Hey, this is Scotty Hill from Skid Row.
Hey, this is Steve from the band Pump 5.
Hey, this is Phil Barone from Saigon Kick.
Hey, this is JJ Ferris from Slam and Gladys.
Hey, my name's Kurt Frolic from LA Guns.
Hi, this is Dave Alvin from White Trash.
Hey, this is Tim Ripper Owens, and yes, you are listening to the Monkey Business Podcast. Let's have a banana.
Man, I really love that groove right there that Pat Badger and that band did. Anyway, some of the voices that you heard in the intro there, mainly Dave Alvin from White Trash, and a reference to Saigon Kick will also be included in the show. Dave Alvin, we just missed his birthday recently.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Yeah. What is he, 16? He looks so young, man. He really does. And,
some people age well.
Yeah, unlike me. There's somebody else that we missed their birthday too, wasn't there?
Stephen Chirot.
Stephen Chirot, that's right, from Kick Tracy. That's right. There's something else too.
Zen from Mars.
Zen from Mars, that's right.
Kick Tracy is one of the most underrated bands ever. I've probably said that multiple times on this show, but God damn it, it's the truth.
I will say that ever since we started the Hard as a Rock radio.rocks, I've listened to them more than I have ever.
They're great.
They really are. They really are. Stephen Chirot, also known for not answering my text messages. Just to let you know.
Well, you know.
I guess he's got better things to do than to talk to my dumbass. Anyway, somebody else that we've missed is Snake from Skid Row.
Yep.
His birthday just came up recently as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, geez. Birthdays for some, death days for some others.
Yeah, what a shame.
You know,
what a shame. We had Eddie Money.
I know that you and I already spoke about this, that he doesn't exactly complete the trifecta, the death comes in threes thing, but you got Eddie Money that passed, and then Rick Ocasek from the Cars.
Right.
We all knew who that is.
So do you think Rick got the other ticket to paradise?
He had to have. Let's be honest here. You know, it's funny. I can't hear this song without thinking of Rick as a fly. You know, that's all I think of.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really weird.
Well, it's the same with Tom Petty. Like I always pictured Tom Petty with that giant hat on.
Exactly. Yeah. So I definitely agree with that. Apparently, he was Rick was, he had, let me see here. He had heart disease, and he was a sketcher, meaning that he doodled a lot.
Oh, I thought you meant he owned the shoe company.
Owned the shoes? No. And one of his last things that he wrote right before he died was, "Never forget that look, and keep on laughing. It is what it is." All on a little note, just a little thing that he just doodled on before he died.
Yeah, I read that his ex-wife and his two kids were there with him.
Yeah, which is, it's weird. Like, you know, when people go, it seems like they somewhat know at times.
Yeah. That's true.
But another person that I thought was going to complete the three, but you said he's not, quote-unquote, big enough, was Tony Mills. He's the ex-singer for TNT and Shy England as well.
Yeah. And no disrespect to him.
No. I understand what you're saying, though.
He's just not there. I mean, you ask 9 out of 10 Americans, hey, do you know who Rick Ocasek is? Or at least, hey, you know who the Cars are?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know, Eddie Money.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying in the music world in general, when, you know, he wasn't a big name in the music world, but he was a name in our genre.
Yeah. I get that. But yeah. He can catch his own ride. Because he's not one of the 2 tickets to paradise.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are you going with this? His last words that he actually were able to bring up was like, I've had a good life. He's like, I've had a good life, but I'm really pissed about that bike. I guess he was a motocross guy, and he was working on motorcycles, and he was really excited about being able to ride this bike he was working on, and he was just pissed that he couldn't ride on it now.
Oh, great.
So
now I'm going to have in the back of my mind about my truck. I'm going to end up fucking dying and never finish my truck. And I'll be like, fuck, I never drove the truck.
How old are you?
47.
He was 57, so you got 10 years to finish that truck.
You know what? Fuck you.
Of course, he did die of pancreatic cancer. So, as long as you're not sick
it doesn't matter how old you are or what
you can
color,
get that kind
any
of
of
stuff.
that.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Cancer don't fucking care. Which
Absolutely.
Is shitty.
Got my
We've
father.
had a lot of cancer talk in the last couple of weeks.
Got my father. Got my mom.
Sean,
that's right. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right, let's bring this.
Let's pop this up for a little bit here.
Turn this around.
What I want to do, since we're talking about Shy England, let's give you the only song that you're gonna know by them if you're the casual listener, and it's called "Give It All You Got," and it's not the rap one. It's not that give it all you got. It's not that.
Keep going.
I'm not going
Come
to.
on, man.
Anyway, this is "Give It All You Got." It's from Shy England. It was on the Misspent Youth album from 1989.
Say
Well, that was Shy England and rest in peace, Tony Mills. And yeah, I mean, I remember that song playing locally on our radio station here a lot. But they just didn't get the, they were one of those one-hit wonders. They probably had like another 4 albums out. And that was it,
They were a .25 hit wonder.
All right. I'll kind of give that to you then.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. No disrespect.
Yeah, no
to
disrespect
them.
at all. It's just it's just a shame that that's one of the bands that could have went, didn't catch on,
right,
died out.
I mean, how many bands just like that?
Like
do we
that,
still
exactly.
love?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But well, today is the 18th of September.
It is,
and I think actually right now, as we're recording this at 9:06 p.m.
Yes.
Tesla and our buddy Duane Morano is playing live in what city?
DC?
DC, is it?
DC. District of Columbia.
District of Columbia. Oh, okay.
What that is. You look a little confused over there.
No, I'm just trying to think. I'm like,
Washington.
I'm like, is it DC?
Yeah, it's DC.
Oh yeah, they'll be here in about a week, but no Morano, of course.
Right.
He was trying to get something going here, which is a shame that he couldn't do it. Homecoming show type of thing.
Yep. That would have been cool because we probably could have,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I'm positive we could have. But I hear that somebody sent you videos.
Yeah. Couple very short,
very
snippets.
short.
Yeah.
How short is short?
Like 15 seconds.
Let's hear the 15-second one.
I don't know how good it's gonna sound.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We've played worse.
All right, let me see if I can get this.
Now, who is it that sent this to you?
A friend.
Oh, we're gonna go that route. Yeah. Hey, she's just a friend.
What are you, Biz Marquee? All right, let me see if I can make this work. Ready? It's gonna be loud. Yeah, this better be good.
You got your hand in the cookie jar, yeah.
Yeah, it does get a little bit muffled there, doesn't it?
I guess it was a little over 15 seconds, but
that's all right.
Still cool.
Yeah, it's neat to know that guy that you grew up with is rocking out on stage with Tesla.
Yeah, no joke, right?
It's just kind of neat.
It's just kind of neat.
Just kind of neat. Screw you, man. Making fun of me left and right. What the hell's wrong with you?
That's what I do.
It astonishes me how many people he got to play on this album of his, Incognito.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 bands that he got members to play. So that'll be like what, 12 people at least?
Probably. Ugh. Sorry.
Ranging from Taiketo and Danny Vaughn to Pat Badger and Extreme and Terry Eluse from XYZ.
Say that again?
Eluse. Bill Leverty, Michael Foster level Firehouse as well.
Nita Strauss.
Nita Strauss from Alice Cooper Band, yeah.
I gave K-Fig a little crap on Facebook the other day.
You know what?
Did you see that?
I've been giving him crap too.
Yeah.
But
I gave him.
I didn't see what you had mentioned though.
I said, hey, this really good drummer from a lot of bands that I really like promised me a KFF hat that I still haven't seen.
What do you say about that?
He's like, man, I'm working on it right now, and I was like, okay, we'll work on getting on our podcast too, because we're waiting for you.
From what I understand, though, he's like super busy when he's not on the road with Extreme. He's doing like a lot of side projects,
he's
and
got
he's got bills to pay
Eagles
as well. Yeah, that too. And
I really wish they'd come here.
Yeah, or maybe we should just go there.
All right, I'm down. Fuck it, let's go.
But Incognito is out right now, or you can listen to it on Spotify, or if you'd like, you could just listen to it here.
Oh yeah, or on Hard as a Rock Radio. But for right now, I'm gonna make you listen to it here. This is called Face the Fire.
they've got so many good things on that album. On that Morano album.
Yeah. Except us.
Except, yeah. Album number 2, Duane, we're singing backup on something.
Goddamn right.
I don't care what it is. We'll come up there. We'll come to where you are, and we'll sing backup.
Yeah.
Even if it's, yeah. You know, we just do one of those things in the background. Like if you're singing something, we'll go, yeah.
Dude, we don't even have to be good. Look what Kanye West has done with his career.
Ouch.
It's true. Or who was that ass clown that we talked about last week?
Post Malone.
G-Eazy.
Oh,
Who's the other one?
G-Eazy.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
It should be G-Easus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
but not Easy Jesus, because that's cool.
You know what's funny? I mean, you've been to baseball games before, right?
Yeah.
Where they've just gotten some random person just to sing the national anthem for you.
Sure.
Where do they come up with these people? It's like, is it like let's see who lives here? Let's see who's singing in school. Let's see who's in music class. Let's go find somebody off the street.
Or like maybe the groundskeeper has a friend of a friend of a friend who was in a band at one time.
At one time? Yeah. Well, finally, I can't say finally because as far as I know, it happens all the time because I don't really listen to baseball. I don't watch baseball anymore. I used to when I traded baseball cards when I was a kid. But
did you actually ever trade them, though?
Yeah. I actually did.
You're like, I'll give you this black guy for that white guy.
I'll give you this Don Madeline for that Daryl Strawberry. Come on, bud. This is going to be a big hard, man. Joey Belladonna from Anthrax was singing this past, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday.
This past yesterday,
nice.
Sings our national anthem. Please welcome Joey Belladonna.
Doesn't even say who he's from. Just Joey Belladonna.
Can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming down the rocket's red glare, the bursting air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Yeah. The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball.
Not
All right.
bad. Not bad.
Not bad. However,
Not bad
two
at all.
things I want to point out really quick. Number one, here's Joey Belladonna. Anybody in the stands know who Joey Belladonna is? How about of Anthrax?
Well, here's the thing, though. They were in New York, correct?
It was the White Sox, I believe, of Chicago.
So no. Who were they playing though? There's
Good
two
point.
teams in a
Yeah,
baseball game.
That is true. Yeah, I don't know who they were playing, to be honest with you.
I believe that this took place in New York. Which
No. Chicago White Sox, Kansas City Royals.
oh well, what the hell?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Well, then they probably should have said.
And it was in
something.
Chicago.
And then he could have sang, "Now it's dark and I can't see. Don't you fucking look at me."
Yeah, this was actually last Thursday on the 12th. Excuse me. However, okay, number one, Joey Belladonna. Great. Who the fuck's this guy? Number two, why does he wait to the end of the song and he does great for the first like 3/4 of the song. Then he's like, I'm gonna get black on this thing. I'm gonna start stretching out some notes and let's see how let's see how this happens. Why does he do that? I don't understand. My aggravation. That's my aggravation for that.
Really, you couldn't just take joy in the fact that he didn't completely butcher it.
No.
Think about this, and this will make you feel better.
Will it?
Yeah. What if they had Vince Neil sing the national anthem?
Good point. Good
All
point.
right, thank you.
Damn good point. All right, I have a question, and it's not really music related, but it is. Okay, here's my question: do you ever go to somebody's house that lives in a gated community, and you can't get in for whatever reason, like the code's not right, or you can't whatever, and you follow the person in front of you in?
Absolutely.
That happens everywhere, right?
Yeah, I do it just because I don't want to stop to put the gate in, the gate code in. Yeah.
So I mean, that's a common thing, and if you live in a gated neighborhood, you have to accept that, right?
Yeah.
Wrong, apparently. I was going into a neighborhood 2 days ago, and I couldn't get the number in. I didn't know the number. I had called the house. There was no answer. And so I'm like, oh, screw this. And I noticed there was somebody behind me, so I did the U-turn, came back around, let that guy hit the numbers, go in, and I was like, cool, I'll just follow him in. So he gets in just enough for the gate, and then he stops. And I'm like, what the hell's this guy doing? Maybe he's talking to the people that are walking in front of him or something like that. But he stops, and he hangs his head out the window. He starts yelling at me. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I roll down the window. I'm like, huh? He's like, I'm like, what? I was like, what the hell are you saying? Then I happen to look onto my right-hand side. The gate is starting to close on my car. So I get out from behind him, get up next to her, roll down the window. He's like, you can't be doing that. You can't be sneaking in behind me like that. That's not allowed. And so I look back and I realize that I didn't go far enough. And the gate is still about to hit my car. And I'm like, screw this, man. Screw this guy. I got stuff to do. So I roll up the window, go down to the house I was going. He follows me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm getting out. I got out of the car. I'm going up to the house. And sorry if this is a long, drawn-out story, but I'm getting to something here. Don't be looking at your watch, bastard. I know you did. But so I go up to the door, and this guy, as he's yelling at me for coming into the neighborhood, says, and that stinking Iron Maiden sticker on the back, will you take a look at that? You've got something seriously wrong with you. Because I have an Iron Maiden sticker on my back of my car, I have something seriously wrong with me. Should you judge somebody by the stickers that they have on their car?
Well,
I'm a fucking nice guy.
Knowing you as I do, you do have something wrong with you.
Oh, that hurts.
However,
that hurts.
The sticker's got nothing to do with it.
The sticker's got nothing to do with it. Exactly.
I can tell you this. You handled that situation way differently than I would have. Mm-hmm. Because I would have kicked a dent in his fucking door and said, mind your fucking business, asshole. Mm-hmm. I'm here working.
Yes.
You're here jerking.
Yes.
So take your ass back to whatever fucking church you go to, and I hope it burns down while you're in it.
While you're in it. Well, the thing of it is, I went to the door and gave this guy their stuff, came back to the car, and, he was still talking about the Iron Maiden thing, so I gave him,
oh, you gave him the horns?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I gave him the horns. That must have flipped him out. Good. Because he went down, turned around as I was getting into my car, and got his phone out, and he's videotaping me.
For what?
I guess he was expecting me to do something mean, rude, and evil.
Oh, I would have took out my dick and pissed all over his phone while it was in his hand.
That would have been nice, but, it gets back to work, and then there you go.
Yeah, but you don't have any insignias on your vehicle, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, you do?
Big thing. And
okay. Well,
that's
slightly different.
So, as I'm passing him, I'm like, have a nice day, sir! In a very sarcastic type of thing. And then I just go about my way. I get back to work. I'm like, hey, did you get a bad call about me? No, why? Ring, ring, ring. He called, started yelling at my boss because of me being rude to him and threatening him.
Oh, you should have answered the phone.
I was threatening him.
You should have answered the phone and pretended to be your boss and said, well, I have no problem with that, sir. Go fuck yourself.
Believe me, if I knew it was him. Oh, man. But apparently to him, I couldn't have, I wasn't allowed in there.
Well, you are demon spawn.
I was in his land, and I wasn't allowed to be in his land. I was a stranger in a strange land. See what I did there? Wasn't exactly ice and snow, but I was definitely a stranger in his strange land.
Yeah, I still would have peed on him.
Oh, he made me so mad. But, what are you going to do? People are just stupid. And the thing of it is, every time I think about it, I'm like, I'm going to take that sticker off my car.
No, fuck that.
Because, I want to take it off the car because it's been on there for years. I mean, I think Maiden's been by this area twice since I put it on there. But every time I am going to, somebody comes by me and gives me the, yeah, man, that look, like, yeah, cool. Or this guy does stuff like this, and I'm like, ugh, aggravating.
No, you need to make a sticker of Stanley's face with a LSD on it. That would be cool.
That would be cool. We really need to work on that.
What, getting them to do a reunion show?
Especially with us knowing Alex at this point, that would be very cool to do.
Yep. Oh, I've been giving Alex a hard time about that.
Have you?
Every time I see him.
We need to hunt down the other guys.
Yeah.
Loomis.
Well, I mean, Stanley is around. He's popped up in some photographs.
Oh, but there's no online presence whatsoever.
Well, probably because he knows he's going to get flooded with, come on, man. We need some fucking shit ass.
Fucking shit ass. Twisted Sister has broke up in 2006.
Sister?
What is that? A Twisted Sister pin on your uniform? They broke up in 2016, right after AJ died, the drummer, and they didn't want to continue without him, so they broke up. However, they are reuniting for 2 days,
and it feels so good.
But they're not going to play music.
Well,
yeah, they're probably going to do something. Let's be honest, because they do have bands at Spooky Empire.
Yes, they will do an acoustic version of Leader of the Pack.
Leader of the Pack, I forgot all about that one. Spooky Empire is a Halloween-themed, horror-themed convention. It was taking place in Orlando. Now it moved to Tampa, and the entire band's going to be there. But I'm sure it's not cheap to get in. Last time I went, I think it was like $50 a ticket to get into it. But if you're down with all the horror stuff, if you're wanting to see the the different bands and such that they have there.
Who's there besides Twisted Sister? Any idea?
You got Twisted Sister. You've got one of the actors that was in Halloween. He played the unmasked version of Michael in the original Halloween. You've got one of the Power Rangers.
Anybody's gonna fucking know. Hey, look,
no, dude,
I'm the blue Power Ranger.
I'm telling you right now, the Power Rangers are fucking crazy. Yeah, they get recognized. I hate to say that, but they do. You've got James Ransone, who's in It Chapter 2.
Cool.
You got the voice of Ghostface from the Scream movies.
Not Ghostface Killer.
No, just Ghostface. Who is also the voice of Mojo Jojo.
Oh, I know Mojo Jojo. See, I know that
from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I know Powerpuff Girls.
A couple of the Hellraiser people are getting back together from the the Hellraiser movies. Alice Cooper's going to be there. Elvira's going to be there.
The Hellraiser people should use a TIE Fighter song. TIE Fighter Down
that's
song.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
We did a song about that movie.
I like it.
Right.
And they got a film festival going on, and that's just who they have as of right now, and they're always adding people. But to get a 3-day pass to go for all of this stuff, or actually no, it's a 4-day thing that they do. $90 just to get in. It ranges between $20 and $50 to get a 1-day pass for this thing. But it's if you're into this stuff, this is the place to go. And
what if you're not into this stuff?
Then you don't need to go. It runs from October 31st to November 3rd, and you can get your tickets at spookyempire.com. Not that we're promoting that by any special means, or
unless they want to send us free tickets.
Yeah,
then we'll promote it all they want.
Give it a shot. Tattoo, they do have a lot of tattoo artists there as well.
Okay, now I'm somewhat interested.
Yeah, they have like a big a bunch of artists that come out to all these little conventions that they have. In general, they have like they have. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. They have at least 15 different people right off the top of the bat for different Sorry, for different tattoo art. I was looking at this guy's art, and it's just very
You
weird.
just Rain Man'd out on
Yeah,
us.
no, I did. There's just a lot of weird stuff.
I thought somebody hit the pause button on you.
Anyway,
Whoa, hey.
but yeah. So Twisted Sister will be there, and you can go see them for a low price of $40.
But only for one day.
Uh,
If you want to go more days, you got to pay more money.
This is true. Something else that's going on is David Lee Roth is doing a Las Vegas residency. I think we spoke about that already.
We did briefly.
He's doing 26 different songs, and it's not all Van Halen stuff, as you would think that it would be. I thought it would be.
No, because he had
Well,
three really good DLR
All right,
albums.
Let me rephrase. It's not all stuff that he sang. It's other stuff as well. It's not something that you're going to expect because, it is David Lee Roth, number one. And number two, I guess he just doesn't want to be compared to, this is a Van Halen show. The backing band has not been announced yet, but he says it's something that you're definitely going to want to see. Tickets are starting at $63.
That's really not bad.
It's not, but it's David Lee Roth. I don't know that I would go see.
A lot of people will.
Yeah, no, I believe that. I believe that 100%. But
I feel like it's going to be 50% decent and 50% train wreck.
Yes, I also agree with that. Yeah, but he wants to do it, so be it. David Lee Roth rocks Vegas.
Yeah. Now I like David Lee Roth.
Oh, so do I.
But do you think he's gay now?
No.
No? Have you seen his gay smile lately?
That's just him. He's always had that smile.
No, but
that's what happens when you get older, man.
I guess now that he's all more bony and
no hair.
But he really looks like he had some balls across his chin.
Wow, that hurts.
Well, he could if they're big enough balls.
I will always like Dave. Apparently, they're blaming Eddie's. I guess Eddie's sick or something like that. I read some.
I think Eddie's been sick for a long time.
Yeah, but I read some stuff on Twitter that people are saying, we're pulling for your father, to Wolfgang. We're pulling for your father. Hope he gets well soon. So I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Well,
but
probably got cancer.
But apparently that's what's stopping them from actually going on the road, and that's why Dave's doing this kind of stuff because he can't take a couple years off and expect for his voice to still hit his notes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but Dave just needs to call Vi and those guys and be done with it.
Yeah, I think that might be the best thing for him. Who knows? That might be the backing band.
Yeah, right.
That would be a good thing.
It would be a good thing.
They
would promote the shit out of that.
They would.
Then instead of $60 for a ticket, they could get $260.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, this doesn't start till January, so they might still have time to do it.
Pull a little backdoor swerve on us.
Could be, but that would be a good show. That'd be a damn good show.
Damn good. I see what you did there.
Time rolls on, that's as it should be. Here and gone, seems to move so quickly. Man, we was happy in our restless hearts. It was heaven right here on earth. Yeah, we were laughing as we reached for the stars. song for what it was worth. Those were good times. Damn good times. Those were good times. Damn good times. Hey, take a look at this picture. Can you believe that was you? And who's that standing there in the corner? Not me. Ah, the crazy things we used to do. Sure, we was acting like a couple of kids. Good to remember. You know that it is. I still feel it like the sun on my skin. Maybe that's better. Cause these are good times. Damn good times. Talking about good times. Damn good times. So it's one for the money, but that don't make the show. No, no. Count to 3 and I'll be ready. Yeah, yeah. To follow that road. Yes, I will. I see it coming, yeah. This one is ours. We got heaven right here on earth. Ain't nothing like it when you're reaching for stars and you grab one for what it is worth. You can tell we'll be having good times. Damn good times. I'm talking good times. Yes, sir. Damn good times.
We tried to get that. We tried to get that to be our class song in high school, but they wouldn't do it because it said "damn" in it.
Yeah, because you can't say "damn" unless you're talking about beavers.
That's damn stupid. Because that was a damn good song.
It was. If I remember,
what was your song for
our
your
song? Not that I gave a shit.
Well, I didn't give a shit either. I was pissed because they didn't choose this, but the one that they picked was even dumber.
Well, here's what's ironic about our senior class song or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was a handful of us at best that were like the metalheads.
Yeah,
like they wore concert shirts and
every day,
tore up. Yeah.
Yep.
And we were like the outcasts, of course, because you're the long-haired, freaking pot-smoking douchebags with
long-haired, freaky people.
You know what our friggin' class song was? A Bon Jovi song.
Bon Jovi.
It was Never Say Goodbye. which I said goodbye even before graduation.
I know,
I
right?
was like, fuck you guys. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
My 30th high school reunion is coming up like early next year.
I went to none of them.
Oh, I'm not going.
The thing of it is the people that I hung out with in high school, I still see if I want to.
Yeah, they're playing with Tesla tonight.
Exactly, right? No, it's like the people that I wanted to see, that I wanted to hang out with, I still talk to, and the ones that I just really didn't care about, I didn't make an effort to see them.
Yeah, like
is what it is.
The only people that I really talked to from high school anymore were pre-high school. Like I went to private school from and like we all happen to go to the same high school, and there'll be Facebook chats here and there, but that's really it. I don't really talk to anybody from high school.
Yeah, I mean, I still hang out with a couple of people, but that's about it. I don't care.
I don't know. My favorite part about high school is like all the cool, popular, hot chicks back then that wouldn't even look at you, or like all fat
stripping and nasty now.
Yeah, they got like 47 kids and they're on the EBT cards and all of that.
That's great.
Now it's like, haha, bitch.
How's that student class president doing now, huh?
Yeah.
But no, our song ended up being Forever Young by Rod Stewart.
Oh, could have at least done Taiketo's version.
Ugh. It was horrible.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Anyway, so somebody else that's going to be, which I totally forgot that he was going to be there. I mean, I said it, he was going to be there. I just didn't put it together.
Where, at Spooky Empire?
At the Spooky Empire thing, yeah.
Okay.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper is going to be at Spooky Empire.
I mentioned that. You didn't hear me say Alice Cooper?
No, you didn't say Alice
No, I did.
Cooper.
I did.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Do we need to rewind this?
We can't rewind it.
Yo, Yellow Boy, why don't you rewind that shit?
I used to fuck it up in Compton High. But yeah, no, Alice Cooper's going to be there Friday and Saturday only, signing autographs and such. So how cool would it be to get a picture with yourself and Dee and Alice? Just those two.
I'd probably just push Dee out of the way.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm with Alice Cooper, I want a picture with Alice Cooper.
Oh, I have a picture with Alice Cooper already. So
I don't. But after we saw his display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man, I wouldn't mind having a picture with Alice.
Yeah. His electric chair
Yeah.
in the pinball room, if I remember right.
Like I would want to bring something really cool for him to. Not that I care about autographs so much, because I'd rather get a picture. I don't know. Maybe him like choking me or something would be a cool picture.
This little frail 70-year-old guy choking you.
Yeah. How cool would that be? A guy that you could pick up with your pinky.
Yeah, right.
That would be cool. I mean, Cooper. That's the Coop, man.
Yeah. Remember the Coop, eh?
This guy has influenced everyone.
Yeah, no, that's totally true. I mean, who else is, well, I can't say popular today, but who else is still going today that was hanging out and drinking beers with fucking Groucho Marx?
Ozzy.
Yeah. He didn't know. It's a different country, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
He's over there at
he's
that
old
point.
enough.
He's old enough, but he didn't do it, you know?
Hey, Groucho. That was a terrible Ozzy.
That really was.
Sounded more like an old freaking geriatric.
Hey, you.
Where's my miracle here?
Get off the goddamn lawn, kids. But Alice Cooper actually has a new album that just came out last year sometime called The Sound of A. And he just released an EP called Breadcrumbs. And it's got a Bob Seger song on it called East Side Story. I don't recognize the tune, but I'm not a fan of Bob Seger, so that could be why. One of the other songs he has on there, it's called Detroit City 2020, and he actually references Bob Seger, Kid Rock, Eminem.
Okay, so it's all a Detroit.
It's all of Detroit stuff, yeah. And it's here it is.
In his grave.
All right, what is this shit that you're talking about here? About Alice Cooper hasn't had a good song since Poison.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
That song was marginal at best.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's a new song. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm trying to get at. Poison? Really?
I like that song.
Okay. Bed of Nails, I think, is better than that. House of Fire is much better than that.
House of Fire was good, too.
Yeah.
Same record, though.
Same record, yeah, but that was then. And then.
But wasn't the name of the... Oh, it was Trash.
Trash
was the record. That's what I meant. As a record as a whole, that was...
Okay. All right. Well, that I'll give you.
He hasn't really had anything consistently good. I mean, that song there, you're just rhyming too much shit just to rhyme it.
Yeah, you really are. But Dragontown was an awesome album.
I never listened to that.
I know you haven't. Dragontown was it was a harder one actually for, you know, the Alice Cooper that you're used to hearing. It was a harder disc, but yeah, that was a great album.
Now, the one thing I will give him credit for is that he's now like 117.
Wow.
And he still has time to do his own music. He's doing the Hollywood Vampire stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he plays golf like 10 times a day.
Yeah, no, he does play golf because that was something to keep him off the bottle. And, you know.
See, when I golf, that'll put me on the bottle.
Well, he's 71.
Okay, so I was close.
Not, yeah. Well, just letting you know, he's 71 though. But, yeah, I mean, let me see. Brutal Planet was really good. Dirty Diamonds. Dirty Diamonds was an awesome album. Came out in 2005. Paranormal actually was the name of the most recent one that he had put out, not The Sound of A. The Sound of A was one of the songs on there. But he did a horrible thing, Welcome to My Nightmare, as a sequel. I mean, it was horrible. But yeah, no.
I mean, just stick to the Freddy soundtracks. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
The Freddy soundtracks, you're horrible. All right, I know that we have kind of abandoned our whole unsigned album, unsigned artist, whole little thing that we were doing for a little while there.
We haven't abandoned it.
We just lost interest. How about that?
We just need more people to send stuff in so that we have a broader spectrum to choose from.
Okay, I like that. I like the way you put that.
Okay, and I don't want to dog anybody out, but some of the stuff that we get is just not that good. Or
too hard for what we do.
Right.
Or not in our...
it doesn't fit the mold of what we're doing.
Exactly. I did, however, come across this one band.
Gross.
That's... You're such an idiot, man. Oh, man. No, they... That is going to be in my head for a long time. Thanks a lot. No, it's a band, and I can't, for the life of me, remember where they're from. But the band is called Stradlin Rosie. You ever hear them before?
No.
Actually, they're from Wisconsin. But it's right up our alley, I think. And Stradlin Rosie. Saints and Sinners is the song that I'm going to play for you. And I think it's a really good tune. You know, it's got the name for the whole glam stuff.
It's kind of Slam and Gladys-ish.
Yeah, but whatever.
No, I'm just saying. Slam and Gladys' new record comes out. They could
maybe tour Slamming and Stradlin.
Things we can do to chicks.
All right, with weird names.
Tour. Yeah,
Gladys and Rosie. Anyway, this is Saints and Sinners from a band called Stradlin Rosie, and you could check them out on Facebook at facebook.com Stradlin Rosie Rocks.
That reminds me, I'm going to start a band called Bangin' Britney.
Why not? Let's get it. Right. It's got to be a weird name. So
Bangin' Bertha.
Baby, put your hands together, yeah. Devil's gonna feed you his life.
I guess they're saints and sinners. We're out. I hate it when stuff just stops abruptly like that.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think that they have.
Do they remind you of anyone?
They do. I just can't put a finger on it.
I mean, this is the only song I've heard by them, but instantly, I hear Slick Toxic.
I could see, I could see that. I don't know, man. The dude's voice, I can't put.
It's kind of similar to Hell of a Time from Slick Toxic. It has that kind of same. I don't know. That's just when you instantly think, oh, this kind of sounds like blah blah blah. That's what I got. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe
I'm not. You might think I'm crazy.
Aha! See what you did there. But no. Anyway, like I said, Stradlin Rosie rocks on Facebook is where you can get a hold of them, and they're on Spotify as well. I
dig it. Yeah. I'd listen to that.
You listen again? Is that what you said?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But I would listen to it again.
Yeah. Well, I dig them, and good luck to them.
Right.
Sorry, I hate what I'm trying. I cannot do two things at once. Apparently, I can't read something and speak at the same time.
That wouldn't happen to be the band you came across, would it be?
Such an asshole. All right, so last week we had was it last week? Yeah, last week we had this interview that was on the show.
Please leave your message for
Tom DeFile.
And that was pretty much it for the interview for Tom.
Yeah, we had a hard time getting him to answer questions.
He just wanted to let. What? So what do you think about this, Tom DeFile? Well, what about your time with Saigon Kick, Tom DeFile?
Yeah. D-File.
D-File, that's right.
Like D-Light.
The groove is in the heart.
It is.
Just want to let you know that.
But only if you're an Asian guy with cool glasses.
Or
Bootsy.
Or very tall. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I spoke to Tom today for a short period.
Did you?
Yeah, on my way here, Tom called me, and we spoke about a couple of things that I'm not going to get into. But he's apparently been traveling, and that's one of the main reasons why he couldn't answer the phone right there, even though that we confirmed. But he's been doing stuff, and hopefully it's good stuff, and hopefully the traveling is doing him well, and we'll definitely get him on soon. But right now there's just stuff going on with the traveling, and we'll get
There's
it.
An awful lot of damn traveling.
No, there
going
is.
on
He says that he's like zigzagging across the U.S. or something like that. I'm like, all right, man. So we'll get him on soon. He seemed like a really nice guy, very sincere. So that was the first time I actually really spoke to him.
Doesn't he?
And had a conversation.
He
with him.
does some like behind the scenes work with bands.
He
Like
does. He's
sound production,
like
and,
local
and,
crew type of things.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that could be what he's dealing with. Did you see that Phil Varone posted another video about his 30 years a drummer thing that he's trying to come out?
I did not see that one.
And it was basically the video of them doing their little short snippet interview before like a hanging with MTV type of thing.
Oh, I saw that he posted it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
And then they played Love Is on the Way. And so I had to put something smart in there because it's basically this is what I saw happening for this thing. So I commented, I'm like, okay, so what we're going to do out there is I'm going to go out there and I'm going to talk about the band. Matt, you could talk a little bit. Chris, you go ahead and you handle all the comedy stuff. Phil, just keep your mouth shut. Don't embarrass us. And he's like, oh, were you there at the pre-show meetings? I love seeing all these little video clips for his new project he's got coming out.
Phil, your penis has done enough speaking for everyone. Just stay quiet.
Yes, but I can't wait for that thing to come out, and
the movie,
yes,
not his thing.
The documentary. 30 Years a Drummer. You could also, if you want to, go to Phil Varone's Facebook page. You can donate to help get that thing financed and get it out faster. The movie. As of right now, it's scheduled March of next year, I believe. I think we should put some cash into this.
Yeah,
and help him out just a little bit.
All right, we'll have a meeting.
We'll have a
We'll have a financial planning meeting.
Okay, so in other words, Greg, what's going to want?
Financial planning.
So something else going on in the Saigon camp, not Saigon Kick, the Saigon Cap. Matt Kramer, the former singer from Saigon Kick, is getting his own stuff ready for release, and I don't know what I think of it. I mean, his War and Peace album, War and Peas, excuse me, Peas, Peas, was so awesome. But this is nothing like it. But it's still good because he's still got the good voice. You know, he's a music teacher. He's a vocal teacher, so he's still got all of his range and such. But the new stuff is just, I mean, I've only heard a snippet, so who knows what it really sounds like. But I'm looking forward to it, man.
I would imagine, knowing how he is, he's a little on the eccentric side.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's not going to be straight ahead rock and roll like, where it's just the same old overly used lyrics over the same old frickin' riffs.
Yeah, well, he did a big band type of thing.
Yeah.
Down in Miami, opening up for himself, actually. Matt played, and then Saigon Kick played. It was a couple years ago for the 100th birthday of Miami or whatever city it was in, and it was good. I mean, they did like a lot of classic tunes, like the standards, I guess, is what you would call those tunes that he did. It was really good. You could check that out on YouTube. It's out there somewhere. But are you familiar with his War and Peas album?
Some of it.
Just a little bit?
I mean, we play a couple of tracks on Hard as Rock Radio.
We actually play the entire thing on there. It's just catching it when it's on is the thing. Caught Up on the Inside, to me, is the best tune on there. And so I'm going to play that for you right now. And then we're going to come back. We're going to finish up. And then we're going to finish up.
Yeah. Whoa, hey.
Hey, there we go.
And then I'm going to bed.
Channeling the naked truth, scarring deep to mark the time. I'm caught up on the inside, caught up on the inside. I'm caught up on the inside. Don't know why. Caught up on the inside. Something's coming over you. Life is spreading open wide, standing underneath the moon. The stars are lining up the sky. I'm caught up on the inside, caught up on the inside. I'm caught up on the inside, caught up on the inside. Holding on to who we were, rotting in our own skin. Breathe new life inside of you and free your bounded mind. I'm caught up on the inside. I'm caught up on the inside. I'm caught up on the inside. Caught up on the inside. Caught up on the inside. I ain't looking back no more.
I have no idea who it is that plays on that album other than Matt, but I think it's a great album.
That's because you love Matt.
I do. I love that whole Saigon crew.
Yeah.
So I even wrote, and I know he had it on his website. I wrote a review a long time ago, and I don't know why, but I wrote a review of a show that he did here in Tampa. Long time ago. He opened up for Circle to Circle, which is Zach Stevens' band. Saigon Kick or Sabotage. What's his name? Zach. Holy crap! What is his name? I can't think of his name. Anyway, the guy who took over singing duties and is now also in Trans-Siberian Orchestra as well. Zach Stevens. That's what it is. I don't know why. You looked at me and I was like, "That's not his name. What is it? That's not his name."
Well, I always think of the original four guys. That's all.
Yeah. So Zach Stevens is the guy that took over, and Circle to Circle was his metal band, and Matt opened up for them, and I did a review on both, and Matt actually put it on his site somewhere at mattkramer.net, and I'm trying to find it. Maybe he took it down because he's like, ugh, get this out of here. I don't know. Anyway, so what's going on? Next week we should have somebody on the show. I'm going to try my hardest to get somebody, whether it's K-Fig, yeah, right, or it's Steven Chiro, still won't answer my text messages. And then Ken will probably just do nothing, and then that'll be the show.
Wow, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it really is.
Man, you hurt my feeling.
Did I really hurt your feeling?
Yeah. Now I've lost that loving feeling. What are you looking at now? Edit.
No, I am. I'm looking for the... Oh, I found it. I found the review. Anyway. So hopefully we can get somebody on the show. I hate talking just to you in a room and playing lots of music. I would rather talk to somebody that has talent. All right, piss off, man. Oh, go ahead, put him down. I don't care.
Fuck you, I quit.
That's right. You're fired. However, if you want to read that horrible review that I wrote, it is still on his website. I did find it. mattkramer.net/SaigonKick.htm. And it is on there. Twilight, Ybor City with Circle to Circle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you write how you wanted to jerk him off?
No, I didn't.
Glaze your face with
I didn't. I told him afterwards. Anyway, son of a bitch. So that's it. That's the show. And we're going to end with more Saigon Kick because, I want to glaze him, apparently, according to you.
No, you wanted him to glaze
you. Oh,
you,
whatever. It's all the same stuff anyway.
It's weird.
But,
really weird.
This is more of a tribute to Tom DeFile than it is anything else.
DeFile.
So here's Saigon Kick. Susie, we'll see you next week. And then there you go.